We came to Siem Reap with one thing in mind, and that was to go see Angkor Wat. Our hostel was really nice, and we cozied up and were preparing for a lot of walking and touring. At this point, we were very used to the hostel lifestyle, pretty much only living out of bunk beds, and yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It's nice, like sugar and spice.
Every place we went to had a signature dish, and for Cambodia, they were very famous for this fish curry, which was awesome. The first time we visited, we opted for a guided tour in the middle of the day, so it wasn't too bad in terms of timing.
Monkey! Monkey? Yeah! Baby! Babies!
This is the first time during our trip we saw monkeys, and we were very excited. I'm glad we had the tour guide because we got a lot of history of the building and got to really understand the history behind the historic site, and actually went through a lot of different changes throughout the time, and it's crazy that it was still maintained so well and that we were allowed to visit it. Our tour guide was an absolute pro photographer for some reason. He knew every single photo spot, which was really cool. Also, the monkeys were literally everywhere. You would literally go to right next to the site and they're just roaming around, chilling and messing around.
Big ears. Forgot what the other one was. Big eyes. What does that mean though? It's Cambodian. Oh. Small eyes, small ears. Bun. Chinese. Oh. Muslim. Aggressive.
Angkor Wat actually isn't one building, it's actually a whole complex. So there's a bunch of different kind of sites that you can go visit with similar style, of course, as they were built relatively in the same time period. This night we decided to kind of scout out Pub Street, which is very famous for a lot of nightlife. So we got to get a glimpse of that, and later we knew we were going to go check it out at a better time. This is Luca confused because we ordered banana crepes and they gave us these banana saute things, and it was just a miscommunication with the waiter, and it was pretty funny to see his reaction. We woke up at 4 a.m. to go see the sunrise tour.
If you look at the sky, right, there's no sun. And it's also 5:37 in the morning. Oh wait, we gotta wait 1 minute for the sunrise. Oh. It's not looking too good. Yeah. How do you feel about the sunrise?
I want to sleep. Very up and early and a lot of clouds. Not a lot of light.
Not too great.
Yeah. I want to go sunset.
How tired are you right now?
I'm actually not that tired, but I can feel in my bones that later in the day I'm gonna be tired. I gotta take a nap. I don't want a selfie, I want a together-fee.
That's what you were cooking up? That's what you were...
It was really nice to go in the morning and check out some of the areas that we haven't checked out, one of which was a really far temple building, and it was pretty much empty. We had so much to ourselves, and it was so peaceful, and feels like you're in a movie in a way, in the ruins. And I'm pretty sure they actually had Tomb Raider filmed at Angkor Wat, and it's such a historic site, so being able to see it and experience it is so nice. Our hostel had this thing where they were giving out free drinks every hour, and we knew we were going out, so we were definitely taking advantage of that, and it was really fun to kind of play some of the games they had there. We went back to Pub Street and got to enjoy the nightlife, and it was actually one of the most fun nights that we had out. Lots of dancing. Luca was really busting a move. We still had some time to kill as we were in Siem Reap for a few days, and we went around to some of the local shops. We also got to see this sort of volleyball variation thing that they were playing, which was cool. The hostel had this funny cat rivalry where there was two cats that would chill at the hostels, but they absolutely hated each other, and it was funny to see the interactions between the two of them. Now we were back in Thailand, in the capital city, Bangkok, and we got to see some really cool stuff, including some of their temples and some of the famous sites that were around.
Oh, I broke this one too. 10,000 redonkulous tourists.
Of course, we had to get the traditional Thai massage, and no matter where we went, there was actually so many cats that were just around, and they were so funny, like, they're so chill too. Bangkok is definitely a party city, and we went to one of the famous streets where a lot of partying happens, and it was really fun to kind of dance and do a little pub crawl.
Just use mental strain to overcome yourself, so basically dealing your mental strain on that aspect.
It was so cool to meet a bunch of different travelers. I think we met this one guy from like Sweden or something, and he taught us this new game, which was really fun.
And now we're in Thailand. There's a model, the Cambodian temple, Angkor Wat. They got the physical eye.
Bangkok had so many temples that we could explore. It was really familiar, I guess, in some ways, because we saw so much in North Thailand, and there were still so many in Bangkok that were yet different and very cool to go witness. Bangkok was definitely one of the biggest cities that we visited, and you could tell that it wasn't just like a local sort of spot, it's like a big city. If you think the Eden Center is cool, you should have seen the mall that we went to in Bangkok. It had like every designer store, multi-floored, like super well designed, and such a cool experience for a mall. And I'm not normally a mall person, but like it was actually a spectacle to go there.
Richard, is it time for an upgrade?
No.
No.
iPad Air 4 5. It's a really great price.
I was like, oh, someone's behind us. Yeah. It's a tree.
No matter where we went in Southeast Asia, there was always a banging 7-Eleven that just had stuff that wasn't in North America. We were exploring Chinatown market area, and we went to this tea shop, and we ended up buying so many teas. Like, I want to say we spent over $100 plus on just tea, but it was so good. Sadly, our boy Aiden had to get shipped to Switzerland, so the rest of the trip was just me, Richard, and Luca. I didn't know what these creatures were. They were like these kind of like mini alligator things, but they were like all in the river in Bangkok. We did this like free swan ride thing, and because there was 3 of us, one guy had to go alone, which ended up being Richard, the biggest guy, and he was struggling. Like, his boat was like fully like tilted. I think his controls broke midway, and luckily he made it to shore. We kept joking it was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when we would like see the alligator guys.
What is it? Why are you trying to feed it to me? Like this? You would definitely get arrested with this.
Thai food is actually so unreal. There's so much different variation and things that you can get on the menu, which made it so nice to eat every day. We got super lucky that there was a one UFC fight happening when we were there, and we got to get really cheap tickets and go see it, and there were some like top level fighters fighting. It was really cool.
The Iron Man, holding a fight record of 271 and 43.
We got to witness one of the most legendary Thai fighters, Rod Tang, fight, and he's known for having like one of the most durable chins in all of Muay Thai, and he was an absolute beast. He won the fight, and like the crowd just loves him. The crowd was absolutely electric. Like every time someone lands a blow, they go, hey! And it's just such a cool atmosphere, and you could tell that the fans just love the sport. One UFC is pretty much like the UFC of Asia. Like they have like all the top fighters, and not only that, they also have from all different types of disciplines. Like there was also a jiu-jitsu fight that happened that I didn't get video of. The trip was starting to wrap up. I luckily got to visit one of my friends who was staying at like a top floor of a nice hotel, which was cool, and we were just kind of motorbiking home, and yeah, just wrapping everything up, and it was an awesome grad trip, and I can't say I'd want to change it.